Hello, and welcome to Aventuria, the adventure card game set in the world of the Dark Eye, the longest running tabletop role-playing game in Germany. This 1 to 6 player cooperative or competitive game combines the narrative and role-playing aspects of a tabletop role-playing game with deck building and card-based mechanics to give it more structure than a standard RPG. And, utilizing the power of Foundry VTT, setup, cleanup, and gameplay are faster than ever. Like a tabletop role-playing game, sessions of Aventuria are broken up into individual adventures that form an entire narrative campaign. The core module comes with one of these campaigns, called the Chalice of Power. Today, however, I'm going to show you how to set up the game board using the included Foundry VTT macros and the tutorial adventure, Potion Tester's Drinking Horn. To begin, once you're in Foundry VTT, head to the Compendium packs and open the Game Manuals journal. A lot of what we're going over today has been written out in this quick start guide, which is specifically for playing Aventuria in Foundry VTT. I highly recommend you follow along with this quick start manual open as you watch this video. To start, open the game board scene from your compendium and import it into your world if it isn't already. From there, run the Prepare Board macro. Once this is done, you'll need to assign your players the Game Master role, which you can do from the setup screen. Once this is complete, have each player choose a character and run the Prepare Hero Deck macro. Remember that macros can be dragged onto the hotbar at the bottom of your Foundry UI for easier use. For this example, we're going to have player 1 be Jandriel Coppermoon, Elf Scout. Once all the characters have been chosen, they will appear as actor cards that you can drag directly onto your game board. In addition, their individual decks will appear in a folder under the Card Stacks button. Aventuria uses a brand new Foundry VTT system that offers additional functionality for card-based games. Under Card Stacks, find and add Jandriel's piles into the respective sections, her deck, discard, and hand piles. Jandriel starts with 5 items: Elf Bow, Leather Armor, Frigifaxius, Sleight of Hand, and her Dirk. We're going to take those out of her deck and add them directly to her hand pile. Note that their status in her world deck changes to Drawn once we manually pull them out. We're also going to take 4 additional cards and place them in her Endurance slot, here. If you'd like to see more of a card, simply double-click on it and it will expand to a full view. Setting up the rest of the board is similarly completed with macros and standard Aventuria decks. Again, Aventuria is a narrative game with story, characters, twists, turns, and plenty of monsters to fight. The tutorial adventure is a perfect way to learn the game's mechanics. To start board setup, find the deck for the specific adventure you are playing and import it into your world. Potion Master's Drinking Horn is a relatively simple adventure and only has 3 cards for it. Place the Timescale card on the Timescale slot, Akrik the Ogre in one of the adventure plan spots, and this custom hero action on top of Akrik. Next, run the Prepare Henchman deck macro to build out the specific henchmen in this adventure. If you'd like to add more or change what the defaults are, feel free to choose from the tagged keywords to spice things up a little. Every card in Aventuria has a serial number on it, which can be found in the bottom right. This way you can quickly pull specific cards. In this case, we're only using 6 henchmen. Place our Potion Master Henchman deck in its spot, along with the Henchman discard pile, resource deck, and fate discard decks. If you right-click on any card or a deck, you can lock it in place to make sure no one accidentally moves it around. Locking it down also allows you to draw cards directly from the deck by dragging them and dropping them someplace else. Don't forget to shuffle either. Finally, add a handful of tokens onto the board to be used as needed, especially the time counter token. That's it for basic setup. Remember, every adventure is different and will have unique henchmen, unique enemies, unique cards, but this will be the standard setup for every game. In our next video, we'll go over mechanics and how gameplay works.